These are the rods that we used. I've worked at other places and I've also done a lot of do-it-yourself work, and online on Amazon they have all different kits to choose from, but they are far less effective and can break and get stuck in your vent. And if you're doing dryer vent cleaning once a year at your home or professionally as a living, then I would definitely recommend upgrading to a professional dryer vent kit. So here's the difference. This is the Vent Vision kit. So instead of the rods threading on, the rods actually snap on. So this part goes on to the drill like that. And then now to put the rods on, you snap them all in and they're locked in. So you could go forward and reverse without unthreading the rod. That's one of the biggest problems. One of my most popular videos is how to get a threaded rod out of your dryer vent, or how to get the brush out, because those do-it-yourself kits come apart all the time, and if you accidentally put your drill in reverse, then you will disconnect it. So with these, they're actually designed so that you can go in reverse, so it brings the dust down with it. Also, it's the brushes. A lot of the do-it-yourself kits would only come with this soft brush, which will clean most of the vent, but it will leave dust on the sides, lint on the sides, and that'll act like a magnet for other lint, and it will get clogged much faster. So when we do professional dryer vent cleaning, we do a 2-brush approach. We brush it with this first, and then after that, we brush it with this polisher. This has the metal on it, and it leaves the pipe completely polished, smooth, and clean, so it takes a lot longer for the dust and lint to stick. Next is, if you're hiring someone, make sure they have one of these cameras. They're not that expensive, and then they attach to the connections of the rod, and it connects to your phone, and then you could see the whole view of the vent. It's designed so it stays in the middle, much better than like those boroscopes or the other ones used for like auto mechanics. This one you can actually send up with your rod, know how long the vent is, and see the inside of the vent from top to bottom. And it comes with this rod bag, so you could carry it kind of like golf clubs or a bow and arrow or something like that. The next thing is going to be the vacuum. If you're using a shop vac or a household vacuum, not only will it not have enough suction, but it will blow the dust back into the customer's house or your house. So if you use a shop vac like this, yeah, it may be powerful, but all the dust is going to be blowing out the other end back into the customer's house. We use this snap lock HEPA vacuum. So the inside has a filter so that the dust won't get back into the house. It has great suction, and it's a professional vacuum. So that is what you want if you're doing professional dryer vent cleaning. Also, the vent covers. You're going to want these metal vent covers with the magnet, not the plastic ones. And then for the transition vent, you don't want these plastic foil vents. These are super dangerous. And you also don't want these semi-rigid. They're a little bit better, but they can rip and have holes poke in them and tear apart super easy. So what you're going to want is this one, Dryer Flex. It's the only ones we sell. And if you want to get one for yourself, click the link down below or check out the video where I teach you how to install them.